everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm in my workspace this morning, and I have been meaning to do this project for a long time now. So we're on our 10th day of October, and I'm finally able to complete one pumpkin. And if you're interested in how I made this, then stick around. Let's go ahead and get started. First, we need just any piece of paper. You're gonna need a marker to draw. You're gonna need a little bit of a felt, preferably the brown one. This is about almost 5 and 2 inches. Any kind of floral leaves that you want. You can even use felt. If you want, just cut up a leaf shape on your felt. Of course, you need a pair of scissors, and we need fabric. And you can use any old clothes that you no longer use. I'm using this old dress. You can use t-shirt. You can even use jeans. That's gonna be my next one after this. You can use denim. I think denim will be really adorable. So I will do a denim as well, and I'll be sure to attach a picture in the end. And then you can either hand stitch it yourself. It's gonna be a little bit of hand stitching, but it is definitely possible. But I'm gonna use my machine. Okay, so let me put you up and then we'll get started. I think that's everything. There's some optional stuff, but we'll go through that as I progress through the video here. So okay everyone, so the first thing we want to do is draw yourself a good size, well, depending on the size of pattern that your pumpkin you're gonna make. Okay, so because our material here is just, you know, that wide, we want to just draw a good size. So all you do is just draw yourself a good, just plain old leaf. I'm not good at drawing, so but make it nice and fat. Okay, I think that's good. And then you just trace it, so cut it, and then this would be your template to cut your pattern. Okay, and you're gonna cut 6. You can cut 6 of these. Cut 6 pieces. Okay, so here's my pattern, and I'm gonna use a white one because this way you guys can see. Here's my pattern, and I just kind of fold it in layers so that I could just cut it all at once. And then if you need to pin it on your fabric, I have a rotary cutter, and it's so much faster for me, and I'm so used to it. So I'm gonna use my rotary cutter. Otherwise you can use scissors and then just cut through. Okay, so but if you have a rotary cutter, by all means use that, because it is definitely faster. Sometimes, there you go. See how quick and easy is that? So what we're gonna do is look for the wrong side of your fabric and then put them together. Face them together like this. Okay, and then you're gonna sew the edge about 1/4 inch in distance. Okay, away from the edge, 1/4 inch. Pin it Maybe that might help. Let's pretend this is our stitches. Okay, and then you're just gonna take your next one, making sure the wrong side are facing each other, and just connect them, and then you're gonna sew them again. Okay, let me take mine onto my sewing machine, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I've sewn all 6 pieces together and left the opening here open, okay? Because when we do stitch this together, because I wanted to show it to you guys, when we stitch these guys together like this, I want you to leave about 2 inches opening on the top, okay? So sew it from the bottom up and all the way up here, about 2 inches from the top, because we're gonna need this open to stuff it, okay? So let me finish this up and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've sewn it all the way with the exception of the 2 inches opening here, okay? And I forgot to tell you guys on the supplies that we need, the important thing is the stuffing, okay? So we're just gonna loosely stuff it, not too much, just until you get the nice pumpkin look that you want. Starting to look like a pumpkin now. It is so easy, and you could, like I said, you can use any material you have on hand. And you know what? The stuffing I have is an old pillow I used to have. I saved the stuffing so we can use it for something else. So okay, you want your pumpkin nice and flat, you want your pumpkin nice and tall, it's up to you. Stuff it more if you want, but I think I'm happy with my pumpkin. What do you guys think? So there. Now you can leave the edges like this if you like, but if you have a pinking scissors like I do here, it kind of gives it a pretty edging, right? Anyways, okay, so that's done, and then we're just gonna take our needle. I'm just gonna use a single, but I would recommend double thread just to close it up so our batting does not come out. Okay, and let's go ahead and trim this guy too so it's all uniform. Yeah, and then just double stitch, double knot it so it doesn't go unravel on us. Okay, make our stem. I like to match the color. You don't have to, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. All right, so we are gonna take our little felt. It's about 2 inches by 5. It's up to you, or whatever size you want. Okay, and just roll it up. I'm gonna put my other needle away before I loose it, and then we're just gonna stitch this, guys, like that. Double knot one more time for safety measure. Like it's just gonna sit where you want to display it, right? You don't necessarily. Okay, and I like to just cut the tip almost like you would on the edge like that. Oops. There. Just give it a nice finished, and then you decide you decide what leaf you want to put in there. These are just leftover from my floral project that I've done before. I kind of like this big one. So let me cut the tip of it. And then, where's my needle? And then just sew it in place. And then just sew it in place so it doesn't go anywhere. And just kind of go around. Look, it doesn't have to be, you know, precise. It doesn't have to be uniform. So you just want to attach it in place. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to attach our stem. Now, this is the optional. What I did with my little guy, and I put this little vine, twisted vine there. And how I did that is simple. I had a floral wire. I don't know how long is this guy, about 5-6 inches. And then I twisted the tip like so. Okay, it's just enough to put this guy in there. Just something to tie it on. Just tie a knot, and then I take my glossy accent. Any glue will probably, I'm sure, will do. Take my glossy accent, and then I just start twisting my hemp cord. I just run a little bit. You're gonna get your hands dirty, and that's fine. And you just twist. Doesn't have to be fancy. I'm just basically wrapping our wire. I suppose you could just use the green one too, because the vine can be green. But it kind of look like the look of the brown. See, it doesn't have to be tight. I mean, you can still see my wire there, and that's fine. And then just wrap it all the way to the tip, cover that wire, and go ahead and give it some more glue to really secure that. And then just cut this excess. I just take a pencil and we twist it. Just like that. Just like that. Okay? And this guy, I'm gonna stitch it onto our pumpkin. And that little loop we made on the wire is also what I'm gonna use to keep it attached in place. Isn't it cute? It's starting to look so adorable. And then now we're just gonna take our felt stem and just stitch it around our pumpkin top. Now you can use glue, hot glue gun too, if you like. You don't have to stitch it. You can definitely use glue gun. So there you go, guys. Isn't that adorable? Fabric homemade pumpkin. Aren't they cute? Okay, I'm gonna keep making them. I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful, and give it a try. It's a lot of fun, and look how adorable they came out. So thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.